In case you're wondering, that right there behind me, that's the star of the show. And while you're here, don't forget to subscribe. Now, after coffee, it's time for a quick workout. It's a rainy day, most likely a rainy weekend. Too rainy for my running shoes, too rainy for running. So I'm just going to have to use what's at my disposal, a tree. I'm on a 90-day workout quest, so even though I'm in the backcountry, that's no excuse not to get the job done. So I find various ways to get in that workout every single day. The 90-day quest, the challenge is, if I miss a day, I gotta start all over again. Time for coffee. It's wonderful feeling that rain on your face. Little sprinkles of rain. So fresh out here. Mm. You know what, guys? I think it's time for a nap. While I'm out here, great ideas flood my mind, so I always have to take a moment to capture them when I can. So I run back in, and I've got my book and my pencil or my pen, and off I go. It was a soaker last night. Wow. I haven't been out in such heavy rain in a long, long time. But what can you do? When you're in the rainforest, you got to expect rain sometimes. So what did I do? I napped and I watched a really great series I downloaded from Netflix called The Diplomat. I really enjoyed that. I watched the whole first season in one sitting, which was pretty cool. And so I started a fire out there, and it's now dry enough to take the yoga mat out there and do some core exercises, which I didn't get a chance to do yesterday. I had to do some sort of cardio things before it got too wet out there, but I didn't get a chance to get down on the ground and do some core exercises, so I'm going to do that. But first, I'm going to make a green smoothie. I told you I was going to do that. I'm going to do smoothies every week. I'm going to change it up as the weeks go by and make it a really good foundational piece to my caloric intake. So today I'm going to do a smoothie, so check it out. So today I'm just making a classic smoothie with a couple of adjustments because I'm out here in the woods. So I'm going to be using spinach, kale, a banana, a little bit of avocado, some protein powder, oat milk, a little bit of Greek yogurt. I'm going to put blueberries in, but I don't have blueberries, and I'm not going to use ice because, well, I'm not carrying any ice. So here we go. Half of this half. Avocados have a high fat content. It's healthy fat, but still you don't want to overdo it. Protein powder. I'm using Vega protein powder. I also put in a little bit of filtered water. I don't have to fill it all the way up with the Let's see what that's looking like. like to pour it into this one. It's my favorite container because of the cover that it has. Can this one fit in here? It's good. You can also flavor it with honey if you like, but again, I'm trying to cut down on the amount of calories that I put in things, so I might even stop using the oat milk and just use filtered water instead. And but again, you can put different fruits in, which next time I think I'll bring in some pineapple or frozen mango or whatever. It's just that anything frozen, I have to make a decision whether or not I'm going to use the second refrigerator, which can turn into a freezer, to accommodate that or not. Either way, good stuff. So the rain's let up. It's now time for a bit of core work. That's right, I've got my trusty yoga mat. What a great spot this is to just hang out and meditate. listen to yourself, pray, do your rituals. Speaking of which, I'm going to be doing a lot more of those outdoor natural type mojo rituals out in these natural settings. It'll be so appropriate out here to do something beautiful for yourself, something beautiful in which you can contemplate life with, and to calm yourself down and bring the energy down, make it feel centered so you can breathe. Right now it's raining a little bit, it's misting. But I think I'm going to stay out here a little longer. It's not drenching down right now, it's just misting. Actually, probably good for the skin, all this oxygen. Go back up and tend to the fire, do some lunch before it's time to pack up and go. It's getting harder and harder to leave all of this. It's not so much leaving this particular area, but leaving the freedom of being out on the road and having to make decisions. You feel so alive having to think about your life every day and what you're going to do, where you're going to do, all of these things. Even though when we're in our normal way of being in the city, for those of you that have brick and mortar homes and stable addresses, it gets to be a sense of complacency. You don't think about it anymore. You just keep doing the thing that you're always used to doing. Where when you're living the nomadic lifestyle, you have to think about things a little bit deeper. Things like hygiene and cooking and where you're going to be sleeping that night. It all adds to the spice of life. I know some of you might think that's odd and weird and strange and, oh my God, no way could I ever do that. And I get it. It's totally not for everybody. But there is a certain appeal to it that I've already fallen in love with. And maybe in the next year or so, I might be making decisions on what I want to do with the rest of my life. But for now, I'm still a weekend gal. Well, it's time to leave the beautiful area. So much hiking, so much to see. I show you what I could. But in the meantime, get out there into the world. It doesn't have to be long road trips. It doesn't have to be vanlifing. It doesn't have to be RVing. It doesn't have to be camping. It doesn't have to be any of that. Just something different. Mix things up in your life. Change up the vibe. Change up the where you're going. See something new. Follow your curiosity. You just never know what you're going to see. So I'll see you next time. Have a wonderful, amazing, curious-filled week.